So I have the machine all set up. Everything moves when it's unplugged. I can move it around. Everything's square. In order to have this notch on the bottom, I had to have the USB and the power facing forward because this board was put in backwards and I can't remove it because it's glued down. It's grounded. All the plugs are connected. Everything moves left to right. I have gone into the settings. I've done send the new settings. I have done load the default for the Shapeoko Pro. I updated to the new build. And when I initialize the machine, this is what I run into. That clicks when going down most of the time. The sensors do light up, but it goes over and whacks and goes brrr. And then I get this error, that error, get that error. Also, if I move it to the other side, it will come back here all the way to this side, to the right. Do that same grind before it stops. It can also, if I move it way over there, it will come all the way forward slowly, and then it'll just hit the front bar and grind until I shut it off. There's no front limit switch that stops it. It just tries to keep going. It'll occasionally do the same thing to the right. I have moved this out this way. It is far left as it can go, but it does light up, as does that light up, but I don't know where to go from here. Also, on the Z-axis motor, when I plug it in, if I unplug it to move it back and forth, these wires actually push out a little bit, and they almost seem to touch because they make like a really high-pitched, like arcing noise. Really high pitch, no sparks or anything, no heat, but I have to hold the plugs together, or the wires together, when I plug it in so they don't push their way out. That is one thing I have noticed. So now I shut the machine off. I moved it over, and I'm going to try to initialize the machine again once I connect to the cutter to see what errors it gives me. Now it moves smoothly, no noise. Well, now it's going to come all the way over here. Let me get the power button ready. It'll just do that until it hits an error, but I don't want to ruin the belts, and I don't know how to stop it. All right, I pushed it back, which means it should get to the right before it gets to the front. I have noticed it does that clicking on this when it goes down if it starts over here. If it starts anywhere in the field, it doesn't seem to do it. It seems to move smoothly. Try this again. Initialize the machine so it's nice and smooth. That limit light will light up. It's the first time it stopped smooth over there. And it does it again. But usually it goes all the way to the right. It does that noise, but does it real quick and backs off. Obviously I didn't get an error because I shut it off, but that's what I'm running into.